Hi guys, it's John from Creative Tap. Now in this video we're going to be covering reception theory and what exactly reception theory is. So reception theory, theorised by Stuart from the sort of 1970s, basically looks at how different people react to a product differently. Some people may like a product and some people may dislike it, and it looks at how and why and what that's informed by. So as you might know, all media products are almost encoded with messages. Now these messages are stuff like codes and conventions. So if we've got a horror movie poster, when I'm saying encoding of messages, they're using dark lighting and red dripping blood font. They're encoding messages into that. So when the audience looks at it, they want them to think this must be a scary film because they've used this dark lighting and I can't make out this character's face, but he looks sort of dressed, you know, in rags, so I'm a bit uncomfortable, and the text is dripping red blood, so it's kind of unnerving. So these are encoded messages, and then the audience decodes these messages and creates meaning out of them. So there's three ways in which this theory suggests there's three ways in which an audience does this. That'll be oppositional reading, negotiated reading, and dominated reading. So a dominant reader would decode the messages in the media text exactly how the producers intended to. A negotiated reader would understand what the producer is trying to get, what messages the producers are trying to get across. They wouldn't wholly agree with them, but they'd be like, okay, I get it, I don't wholly disagree with it, but yeah, okay, it's alright, I can still laugh at it or enjoy the product, even if I don't completely agree with it. And then an oppositional reader will still understand what the producers are trying to get across, but they'll be like, I get it, but I don't relate to this, I don't find it funny, I don't enjoy it, I'm not going to use this. Now, the way in which a reader would respond to a media product can be based on many aspects like cultural upbringings, age, gender, and stuff like this. So to put this into perspective, take the game Grand Theft Auto for example. I enjoy playing Grand Theft Auto. I would be a dominant reader because I know what the producers are trying to get across. You know, there is some bad stuff in there, like, you know, bank heists and, you know, shooting loads of innocent people. But for me, I recognise that it's a game and it's a form of escapism, and I'm completely fine with it. I'm 25, so still quite young, and it's probably more based on my age and upbringing that I'm cool with this. It's all right. Now, if my parents, like 60 years old, were to sit down and play this, due to their age and, you know, maturity level, they'd probably be like, I get that it's just a game, but I don't agree with this. This is ridiculous. You're going into a bank and robbing a bank. So they would be oppositional readers because they would understand that it's just a game and it's not real and everything, but they'd still be like, oh, I don't really gel with it, you know, what's the point? I know it's just a game, but it's not even funny or anything. Whereas I would be like, oh, you know, it's a way to blow off steam, and it's alright, it's just a game, whatever. So I would be a dominant reader, as they would be an oppositional reader, and that's probably more based on maturity levels and our age. And then you've got people who would be in between, so they would be negotiated readers. So if someone were to be like, yeah, well, it's a little bit bad, I mean, you shouldn't really play it that much, but I don't mind playing it every now and then, but, you know, it is, they'd be thinking, yeah, it's a bit bad, you know, going around shooting in some people. I know it's a game, but yeah, that would be their kind of outlook on it. So that's the three types of readers. You've got dominant readers, who would be like, yeah, it's cool. Negotiated readers, who would be like, I get what they're trying to say, but I don't really have a problem with it, I can enjoy it still, but I don't agree with it. And then you've got oppositional readers who will, again, they'll understand, so they're an active audience, they'll understand the producer's intentions, but they'd be like, yes, it's wrong, it's not for me. So that's Stuart Hall's reception theory kind of broken down for you. Again, depending on if the audience is a dominant, oppositional, or negotiated reader within this, can often be down to age, gender, cultural background, stuff like that. So I hope this video helped. Check out some of our others, give us a like and subscribe, comment on what you want to see next, and yeah, cheers for tuning in.